Once upon a time, you see, in a strange land not far away, I met perchance a little bee upon a most unusual day. And when I asked who she was, she told me, Maya, no other bee could ever be like Maya. Maya, why you question me? Why is no answer for a bee? My, she's always in a pretty pickle, Maya, helping someone else's little Maya. Maya, everyone loves Maya. Maya, 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 come tell us what you see.
This year there are far more vegetables, don't you think, Flip? I'm looking forward to their ripening.
Yes, this year Mother Nature is treating her insects well in the meadow.
Look at these fat peas, they're giants.
And these lovely tomatoes will soon be ripe.
And these beetroot, what a wonderful salad they'll make.
Yes, personally I'm not keen on beetroot.
What on earth are you doing?
Hello, Maya and Flip. The beetroot are cemented into the ground this year. Would you like a taste? They're marvellous.
I was just telling Maya I don't like beetroot.
That's a shame because they're very good for you.
Often they taste musty, like that smell you get in a cellar, but these are particularly good. Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to try this one.
Please, won't you be my guest?
I like them in a salad, not plain.
I'll tell you what it's like. Aha!
But that's,
A radish.
Oh. Ah, it's so hot, it's so hot. Ah, delicious. That really gets your blood circulation going. Why not try one? Oh, I admit they're a little hot, but you won't beat that taste anywhere.
If the weather holds and we can harvest the whole crop, we should have more than enough.
let's hold all our thumbs.
What can go wrong? The weather forecast for the coming weeks couldn't be better.
What could that
Look at that, it's eating a carrot under the ground.
There, now he's putting pay to a cabbage.
No, he's at the radishes. I bet the same thing will happen.
Wow, that was good.
Marvin.
Alexander, come back!
Hello, Marvin. Don't you recognize me? It's me, Alexander. Hello, my old friend.
Alexander?
Yes, don't you remember? We lived together in that old abbey.
Yes, you do seem familiar to me. Why, yes, now I remember. Alexander the Great, of course. How have you been keeping, my old friend?
Very well, thank you, yes.
What a surprise to see you again.
They seem to be extremely close friends.
But how rude of me. Come, let me introduce you to my friends. The little one is Maya, and the tall one is Mr. Flip.
Hello, Mr. Marvin. I'm Maya the bee.
Well, well, Miss Maya, I'm pleased to meet you. Gracious, but you're as soft as velvet.
Good day, and I'm Flip. I'm a grasshopper.
Good day, good day. Let me feel. My vision is so bad, you know. Oh, your wings look just like Brussels sprouts.
You're the first person who's ever complimented me on my wings, thank you.
Marvin, would you mind returning my glasses to me, please?
Oh, please forgive me. I nearly forgot them.
Your friend is very cheerful.
He's not only cheerful, he's brave. I owe my life to him.
You owe your life to him? How
Oh,
so?
don't make a mountain out of a molehill.
It may seem like that to you, but to me it was a serious matter.
Well, yes, perhaps, but anyone would have done the same as I did.
No, I wouldn't say that. I can remember the day it happened as clearly as if it were today. As I have said, in those days we were living in an abbey, where one had time to think about life and its meaning in peace and quiet. The monks who dwelt in the abbey went to the greatest lengths to live in harmony with we smaller creatures. And so for us, it was a little bit like living in paradise. My home was in the kitchen. My mouse hole was in the skirting board right beside the kitchen dresser. On that particular day, the delicious smell of cheese had lured me out of my hole, and I had climbed up onto the table whence the aroma came to sample a little of this delight. Ah! Oops! Huh? I thought to myself, that's the end of you, and it serves you right because you stole the cheese. And no sooner had I had that thought than my composure returned to me, and I became quite calm.
What happened then?
I saw myself lying on my deathbed repenting my sins, and I was resolved to await my end in all humility. But it wasn't the end, for as you can see, I'm standing here today.
Had you given up all hope of escaping?
Yes, as I've said, in that moment of mortal danger, I had resigned myself. I was ready to die and go forward to my fate. In all tranquility, I waited for the cat to raise its paw and dispatch me. Then finally I'd be in heaven.
Forgive me, but I remember it a little differently. You screamed and shrieked and scrabbled around under that basket enough to wake the dead.
Could be. In any case, the cat was ready to make an end of me, and I'd given up all hope of surviving. And just at that moment, along came a brave mole with the strength of a lion, and he saved me. He pulled me down into his burrow, and all the cat could do was watch. And that courageous mole was my friend Marvin, who stands before you now.
Ah, it was nothing, dear friend.
No, there are not many would have done as much. You're a praiseworthy companion indeed, and the best amongst moles. Now that I've found you again, I will do anything at all for you, that I promise you. Anything you want, Marvin, anything.
Really? Then I do have something to ask, Alexander.
Speak and 'tis done.
I'd be very grateful if you would let go of my hand. Oh, thank you. Now you must excuse me. I have a few more tunnels still to dig, you know.
I understand, Marvin, but for old time's sake, I would really love to invite you to have dinner with me tonight.
Oh, that would be nice, thank you. I'll come with pleasure. We'll be able to talk about the old days and have a good laugh.
And I'll cook us some delicious corn soup. That's my speciality, you know.
Then I'll make sure that I get all my digging finished as soon as I can. See you later. Thank you, Alexander, for your friendly invitation. It's a long time since I had corn soup.
Let's say 6:15, all right? But please be punctual because corn soup burns very easily.
Oh, that doesn't matter. Burnt soup is even tastier than unburned soup, you know. However, I'll do my best not to be late.
Perhaps I'll make a cheesecake.
Oh, thank you very much. You mustn't put yourself out to me.
Good grief, what an appetite he's got.
Yes, indeed. He's always been a very big eater.
He won't leave any room for your dinner party tonight.
Left, right, left, right, left,
Oh.
right, left, 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 right. Halt!
Willy, what's the matter?
Apparently, he's eaten too much pollen. His stomach is acting up once again.
He's overeaten again?
To put it in a nutshell, yes.
Open your mouth and say ah. Right, my dear Willy, we'll go straight to bed and fast for the rest of the day.
What does that word mean, fast?
It means no eating, Willy.
I can't do that because I know if I don't eat, I'll die.
Very well, as you wish. But if you carry on eating and don't listen to me, I'll have to cut your tummy open and take out all the pollen.
Huh? Oh, no. In that case, I'll promise to be good and not eat anything more.
A question, Dr.
Yes,
Snail.
Maya, what is it?
Would we all get the same tummy ache if we ate as much as Willy?
Yes, as far as I know, certainly all insects and probably all other animals. The only exception I know of are the snakes and the moles.
Moles can eat as much as they like without getting tummy aches.
Yes, no matter how much they eat, they can still go on eating more.
They can eat and eat and eat.
That's right.
Oh, if only I'd been born a mole instead of a little bee.
You can't still be hungry, Willy.
Oh, if only you knew, Maya. I found the most marvelous new type of pollen.
Well, your soup was delicious, Alexander. But these side dishes are not too bad either. Superb. Oh, yes, superb. Oh, it's all finished already. Oh, dear. That was quite delicious. Haven't you got a little more?
There.
Oh, marvellous, simply marvellous, even the smell. Wonderful, simply wonderful. Oh, there's just a few more.
I'm sorry, but those were the last I
You
had.
can't mean it. Excuse me, Miss Maya, do you feel like any cheese?
No, thanks. I don't particularly like cheese.
Aha, and what about you, Mr. Flip?
No, thank you. I'm not a cheese eater.
You're welcome to mine if you'd like.
Help yourself if you wish, Mr. Marvin.
Perhaps you'd like some of mine.
Thanks. You always were a great connoisseur of cheeses, Alexander.
Oh, yes, I pay particular attention to that. Cheese must be of a very high quality before I'll offer it to one of my guests.
A praiseworthy principle.
I'm delighted that you approve of it, my dear friend Marvin.
Then I'm sure you'd like to offer me some more.
Huh? Gladly, some other time.
That's fine. We can have it next time you invite me.
You mean you'd like to come again?
What a question. We've still got so many things we haven't talked about.
If I remember correctly, we were invited by you today, and now you say it's that glutton.
I know, Flip, I know. Believe me, I like it just as little as you do, but my friend Marvin won't take no for an answer.
Yes, and if he comes, of course there won't be anything left for us.
Not that I'm upset by that. I'm just sorry for you that you have to fill his fat stomach for him.
As soon as Marvin moves on, I'll invite you with the greatest of pleasure.
Take
All
my
right?
advice and make a big pot of stew. That's the best way to fill him.
You're right.
Flip, do you think Marvin does doesn't realize how difficult he's making it for poor Alexander.
Yes, people like that seldom give a thought to where the food's coming from.
Oh, well, I think that's about enough for today.
I beg your pardon?
Well, yes, I wouldn't want you to think I was going to eat you out of house and home.
Whew. Well, that's a load off my mind. I was
By the
thinking...
way, I don't remember eating any of that delicious cheese of yours today. Haven't you got any?
Cheese? Oh, yes. No, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get any more.
Oh, that's all right. Then give me one that's not so good.
If you don't mind, I'd rather not. It's not good enough to offer.
Don't worry yourself about that. After all, we're the best of friends. And for a good friend, I'd even eat bad cheese now and again.
Well, to tell you the truth, I actually wanted to keep the little bit I've got left for an old friend of mine who's not very well at the moment.
Understood, understood. Let's go and visit him. I'll come with you.
No, please don't.
If Willy is the friend that you're talking about, you're not doing him any favours. I've never heard of a bee who likes cheese, you know. Don't you remember how MAJA gave me her share?
Oh.
I suggest we share the little bit of cheese you've got left over. What do you say? Cheese gets better as it gets older, and even though you didn't like it last time, this time you probably will. Let's try it anyway. Well, I didn't know what you were talking about. This cheese isn't bad. Oh, you see, what did I tell you? Now you like it. Now I feel good right through. I can't remember when I ate so much so well. Oh, you're not looking too happy, though.
Listen, Marvin, we're our friends.
Enough, friend. I saved your life when the cat was after you, and you do owe your life to me. But can't you forget it now? It's long since
I wish
over.
I could forget it, but how can I? Help yourself, carry on, eat as much as you like, don't worry about it.
If this goes on much longer, Flip, there'll be no food for the rest of us.
We've got to do something to get rid of that glutton. If we don't, we're in trouble.
Let's go and see Alexander and ask him to explain the situation to Marvin.
Good idea.
You don't know just how badly I needed that.
Listen, Alexander, we want to ask you if you would please speak to Marvin.
No.
Please try. Please.
I'd do it with the greatest of pleasure, but unfortunately it won't help one little bit.
Alexander, we know you owe your life to him, but he's eating so much that soon there won't be any left for us.
I'm afraid I'm as helpless as you, Maya. I had to sit and watch him eat my entire stock of best cheeses, and I was quite powerless to stop him.
We'll throw him out. Huh? Now it started raining.
Do you think it'll still keep on raining for a long time?
Yes. And you can be sure that my cellar will flood again.
Well, whose fault's that? Who said you had to live under the ground anyway?
I'm a mouse, and for as long as I can remember, mice have always lived underground. It's the same for moles, you know. They dig tunnels and live in them.
Goodness gracious!
What's the matter, Maya? You gave me such a fright.
Marvin's tunnel's also going to be flooded, just like Alexander's cellar!
You're absolutely right. If he doesn't notice how hard it's been raining, he'll be drowned like a rat.
water! The water! Oh, help!
Answer me, Marvin!
Oh, what is coming? Oh, help! The water!
Please answer me, Marvin! Oh, where are you? This is hopeless. Oh, I can't manage it alone. Quickly, come and break this off.
Coming, Alexander. What do you want it for? Here goes.
Quickly, there. Right. There.
You realize that I was about to drown and you saved my life? What is it, friend?
This time I saved your life, and that means we're quits now.
Yes, because you saved my life for me.
And even though what I did was not as difficult or as dangerous as when you saved me, nevertheless I can now do my duty and ask you to, how can I put it? Well, please leave.
And what's that supposed to mean?
All right, I'd have thought it was as clear as daylight myself, but I'll try and express myself better for you.
Just come out with it. You know you can tell me anything.
If you stay much longer in our meadow, Glutton, the rest of us are going to die because you're eating everything.
Huh? That's what you wanted to say to me. You're frightened that with my huge appetite, I'd even eat the bread out of your very mouths, is that it?
Yes, exactly.
Well, you could have told me in a more friendly way. I'm a reasonable mole, but that's right. You've never been one of the bravest. I suppose you counted every bite I put into my mouth and resented it. It was quite obvious to me that you didn't want to offer me any more of your cheese last time I was there. But don't worry, I'm going now. Stay well, my friends. Oh, it burns! Delicious! Oh, so hot! Marvelous!
Marvin, wait!
Happy days, my friends! Look after yourselves!
This doesn't mean you must never come and visit us again, you hear?
Yes, please come again when you're not too hungry.
Yes, with pleasure. I'll be back next year when the radishes are ripe.